Rock 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. It's time for the first ever Real Tucson Hero Award.
Real Tucson Hero.
Now, yesterday I was on my way out to dinner and I was on the road to Tucson and I came across a guy driving a minivan. And this guy was driving with no shirt on and texting. And upon further review in this minivan, he had no license plate whatsoever. Right? And so when we saw them, my girlfriend was actually the first one to point it out. And I know most people would see somebody like this and think, look at this dumb a-hole driving illegally, just, begging for it, begging to get busted. He's probably on drugs.
Yeah.
And yes, he might be on drugs. I mean, anyone driving with their shirt off, in the wintertime especially, probably high. Texting while driving is completely unsafe. So I bet you're asking, like, why am I calling this guy a hero?
Yes.
Well, because I was driving next to him. And if a cop pulled up behind us, I know he's not pulling me over.
Oh.
He's pulling his ass over. And we need some people out there like that sometimes as diversion. Be like, hey, get this dummy.
That's, you know what? That's some sound logic right there.
Absolutely. Because they're not pulling me over. If I had a sip of margarita, which I didn't, I was on my way to dinner. But at the same time, and I was riding clean, but nobody likes getting pulled over by the police.
No.
Yeah. So when you're driving next to that guy all day long, you have no fear. Like, everyone has their heart beating faster whenever they look in the rearview mirror and you see a cop behind them.
Yeah.
You get nervous, even when you're driving 100% clean, even if you are the most legal person on the streets.
Yeah.
You still get nervous when a cop is behind you. It's just a natural reaction.
Yeah. It's also sometimes you never know. I got a ticket for going 9 miles over the speed limit.
Exactly.
9 miles. I'm like, oh, come on.
And you would not have got that ticket if somebody was driving next to you without their shirt on, texting, and driving in a minivan with no license plate, no temporary plate. I mean, 100% was probably stolen.
Yeah.
So at the same time, thank you for being on the streets and being the person that police will pull over first.
You are Real Tucson Hero.
Exactly. Let's hit the reset. We got more Beef Vegan Presents coming up after the break. Stick around.